Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. This video will serve not only as my Shabbat video, but also as a Passover one, as this year the first Seder coincides with Shabbat. As Passover approaches, inevitably I have food on my mind. No, not rices, lentils, beans, legumes, and kitniot of all varieties. Believe it or not, I'm no longer thinking about that. What I'm thinking about is charoset and horseradish. Why charoset and horseradish? Well, first of all, it brings back memories. My grandmother of blessed memory used to make the most delicious charoset. And whenever I eat charoset on some level, my mind immediately thinks of her and her delicious mixture. When I think of horseradish, I think of my father wearing chemistry protective goggles as he tried to grate the horseradish when I was a kid without crying, and then laughing hysterically as he wailed like a baby, unable to contain the tears as the ferocity of the root would just permeate his eyes and he was left with no other choice. But besides the memories, the incredible memories that I imagine that all of us have when we think about various parts of this holiday, I'm intrigued by the fact that both the horseradish and the charoset, which we now crave as part of the Seder, have symbolism that's anything but positive. The horseradish, the marur, is meant to symbolize the bitter lives that the people had. The charoset was the mortar that they would use to build the bricks and build the pyramids and to toil in labor morning to night. It's kind of interesting that these two symbols, which really point back to something negative, now have shifted to something positive for us. Can it be both? The reality is the holiday of Passover has a lot of dualism inherently in its many themes and ideas. And that dualism, though sometimes a little bit difficult to navigate, often helps us find the most meaning in the Seder. How beautiful is it that we've taken that mortar and turned it into something sweet that we like to eat? And can it be both? Can't we remember the negative memories that are supposed to perk up in our minds when we fulfill these rituals, while also positively and happily enjoying them in the present and in the future? I hope and pray that each and every one of us is able to celebrate amidst the memories and joys the holiday of Passover and Shabbat this year. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach.